and welcome back to the Karma Sewing shop here in Albuquerque, New Mexico. As usual, my name is Jason Nesberg, and I am the owner, operator, chief cook and bottle washer, inventor, and maker of all things ballooning accessories and other things as well. I wanted to start off this video by thanking everybody for uh, friending and accepting my friend requests on Facebook. I got well over the 500 uh, friends that I was shooting for over here on Facebook, and I appreciate that. Um, and I'd like to invite y'all to go over to uh, YouTube and like, subscribe, share, do everything you can over there because my goal is also to get 100 followers on YouTube as well, to try and expand my reach and customer base and everything else. And I hope that I have some good content that people like and can learn things from. So um, please uh, like, share, subscribe, do all that good stuff. I really appreciate y'all. I wouldn't be able to do these videos, or at least they wouldn't be successful if y'all weren't doing that kind of thing, and my business wouldn't be successful if you guys weren't sharing and buying and doing all that stuff. So first of all, I appreciate everybody that's participated in all that. Still working on a giveaway um, that if I do reach the 100 followers on YouTube, but I think it should be pretty good. I'm trying to come up with something good, even if it's just a decent dollar amount gift card for somebody. So um, again, I appreciate everybody and hope to see lots of expansion on the YouTube side. So on to one of the other reasons for this video, which is a couple of new products that I want to promote and kind of um, acknowledging a little bit of friendly competition as well. Yesterday, I saw a post from a gentleman that posted crown line handles that look very similar to the crown line handles that I make. Not disparaging this person, not saying anything about his product whatsoever. Um, I haven't seen it in person. I've just seen the post. Don't know if they're as good as, better than, worse than what I make. I just know the quality of what I make, and that I think it's the best thing out there. Um, but on that same note, I've also improved on it as well. I can't stop thinking and improving. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, these are the crown line handles. These look very similar to this, and these both of ours are our own takes on a design that was made by a gentleman named Ted Hunsaker, rest in peace. Um, and since he is no longer with us, of course, his have been off the market for quite a while, and those that have his um, are very lucky to have the ones that he made. It took me several years to finally come up with a design that I think was at least comparable to his, and I hope I did his justice. Um, it's this is it. It's just a simple, what I call horseshoe of webbing filled with a material that I finally found something that wouldn't compress and pinch the hand, um, and I was pretty happy with this design. when I first made it, and for the last couple of years. I think it was about 2 years ago that I finally came up with this design. Um, but even then, shortly after, I was always thinking about ways that I can make it better. And since the friendly competition has come up, um, it finally spurned me to actually do something about it. So I want to introduce you to what I've come up with as uh, hopefully an improvement, um, with still being aesthetically pleasing, um, and well, this is it. Um, Very similar to a water ski handle, um, but a little prettier. Not the polypropylene rope that I know a lot of people don't like on the water ski handles. Um, Still the same webbing that I used on these. I just came up with a short handle piece, um, and it's very, very strong. It's, to be completely honest, it's just a short piece of PVC pipe wrapped in vinyl to get it out to the appropriate diameter to fit inside the webbing, and that's all it is. But the PVC pipe is very strong. I've hooked this up to something and put as much weight as I can on it, and I get no deflection of the handle itself. I like the size of the handle to be able to fit um, pretty much any size hands that are out there. I have really large hands in my day job. I have, oh, and we did it again. Well, my hand gesture stopped the camera from moving. Let's see if I can get it to follow me again. There we go. So, anyways, I have very large hands in my day job. I wear um, rubber food safe gloves, either nylon or whatever they're made out of. And I have to wear the extra large gloves in ballooning. I have to wear the extra large gloves. My hands don't fit in large gloves at all. So just to show you, and these are pretty thick extra large gloves, but just to show you, two large hands, extra large hands and extra large gloves fit on the handle really well. As opposed to this one, um, it's doable, but not particularly comfortable. One hand is good, but the material won't compress on your hand. Um, but this design here absolutely will not. Like I said, I could not get this center handle to deflect at all, putting as much weight on it as I could. Still very strong, still very useful. This design here weighs 1 pound, 3.9 ounces. I got the weight of this one down to 9 ounces. So we're looking at 7-10 ounces lighter, if I'm doing the math correctly, a little over 10 ounces lighter. So not as much mass should your crown line handle somehow get free and go swinging and bump somebody in the head. This one is definitely going to hurt a lot less at 9 ounces. And it's going to be easier for me to ship, easier for somebody to stick this in their back pocket, or in a pocket in your basket or whatnot. Very, very much easier to store and bust out and use when you want to use it. So I think this is a very good design, like I said, as opposed to just the regular off the shelf uh, handles for water skiing that you can get. So and this design I sell for $45, I believe, on the website, which is also what the other gentleman is selling his at, and that's that's a very fair price for the amount of work that it takes to make these. These are quite a bit easier to make, less material because not filling the legs of the triangle, and they're easier to make, easier to get this end sewn on. So I think I'm probably going to sell these for about $35 a piece. Uh, so a much better deal on these, and I think a much better product to use for your crown line people. So um, very easy to hook 2, 3 of these up to your crown line should you need to. You just hook this over a carabiner at the end of your crown line, or however you want to use it. Have 2 different crown lines, one with each of these on it. So hit me up on karmasewing.com. I don't have these listed just yet. I'll be making a batch of these after I knock out a few other things here in the shop, uh, and I'll try and get at least a pre-order on the website so that people are able to get these coming, and I'll have a bunch of them available at Balloon Fiesta at the Fly Swappers. So look for me there, and hope to see y'all. So that's that with the crown line handles. Like I said, um, no ill will whatsoever to the gentleman that came up with his design. More power to him, and I wish him all the luck. I hope that he did come up with a very nice design. It looks very similar, but um, and if you like his, by all means, go ahead and buy his. His are it's a balloonist, and I want all balloonists to thrive and survive. So no ill will to somebody that wants to try his design out as well. So that's that. That's the crown lines. Um, Again, head over to karmasewing.com. Check them out. Maybe tonight I'll get at least a pre-order ad up for it, or listing. So on to the next product. So um, basket covers. One problem that seems to be with basket covers is there's no real good way to protect the basket cover from your upright sockets, or as it is on Firefly, the little square lugs that stick up. You can put a cork on them, or excuse me, cut a tennis ball or racquetball and put it over them. But it's just a temporary stopgap uh, solution to the problem. And I unfortunately had a customer that wasn't able to do that, and shredded their basket cover and had to do some repairs on it. And I apologize to that customer for not giving them enough of a heads up that they would need to cover the lugs on their Firefly basket. But I was asked if there was a solution for it. I kind of had one in my head at the time, but hadn't come up with uh, an exact design or prototype yet at that point. But since then, since I saw the shredding of the basket cover, I figured I better come up with something soon. So these are what I have come up with to for the Firefly baskets, and I'm working on a design for any of the flexi rigid um, basket types with the poles, the removable poles, like Cameron and Kubitschek and Lindstrand and all those that use that style. Working on a design for that as well. But for right now, this is the Firefly ones. Um, if you can see, got a little indent here to accept the lug post, and then there's also a hole that goes through for the pin. So as long as your pin and ring are on your basket side, which is easy enough to switch if you have them on the upright side, to put that on the basket side. It'll probably take a little bit for you to get used to, something different, but it really is the best way to keep these on. The protector just slides over that pin, and then the ring will come up, and all of that kind of keeps these um, secure for you to put your basket cover over. Gives you plenty of area for that basket cover to sit on, and hopefully not do any undue wear and tear. And I had to design two of them, one for each side, because the angles on them are different, so that these can both go on. And of course, you'll need 6 of them, because there's 6, 2 on each corner. You'll need 3 of each direction of angle on these protectors. I will sell them as sets as well as individually, should somebody in the future lose one or lose 2 or whatever. Haven't worked out an exact price on them, but I'm thinking probably individually somewhere in the range of $10 each, $50 for the set. So it'll save you $10 for the set. Basically, buy 5 get 1 free. And I just need to test these one more time to make sure I did get the right angles on them. I think I'm pretty close. Before I put these up on the website and have them officially for sale. But again, another new product, an accessory to go with basket covers, and they are made of a flexible material. So when you put your cover on here, it will push them down a little bit, but still have plenty of area for that basket cover to sit on, and not raise it up too high either. The thickness of this is only about it's between 1/8 and 1/4 inch. I think it's just a little bit thicker than 1/8 of an inch, so it's not going to raise your basket cover up that much really. And so if you have an existing basket cover that you've got a temporary solution that you don't like, that you want to try something new, absolutely get a hold of me. Again, karmasewing.com. And if they're not up and available, you can always message me through the contact us form there, or you can get a hold of me on Facebook or Messenger, and whatnot. So please feel free to reach out and question me on these. If you have any other ideas that maybe these aren't exactly right, let me know. I'm always happy to improve things, and even with anything else that I have, if something isn't quite right, if you think there's another way that I can improve this or something else that I make, absolutely reach out and let me know. I'm always good to take some constructive criticism and put the best possible product out there that I can. So again, thank you for tuning into this video and supporting me, and friending and following and sharing and liking and subscribing and hitting the bells and whatever whatever it is on whatever site there is out there. Yeah, so y'all have good flights. And again, we're just about at this point 45 days, month and a half ish out from Balloon Fiesta. So I hope to see as many of you as possible out there on the field and at the Fly Swapper. So yeah, can't think of anything else that I really need to say at this point. So Safe flying out there, guys. Have a good one. Bye bye.